Okay. All right, guys. Well, I just want to welcome you. Thank you so much for taking time out of a Thursday night. I know if your life is like mine, it's busy, it's crazy. I see a lot of you on this call that I'm just meeting for the first time, and it makes me super excited because I just love meeting new friends. I love connecting with a lot of people, and it's just neat how people's stories can connect and stuff. So I even have some people, like I see my friend Leah on the call right now. I know that in a few hours she's about to be driving all night long to Texas. Isn't that tonight, Leah, that you're doing that? So I know that she's dedicated and listening. So bless you. Way to go, girl. Commitment. So I know that we're all busy, but that's what I love about these Zoom calls is you can totally multitask while getting something done or listening. So we do a lot of these throughout our team. So I'm really thankful that y'all are on here. I do want to tell you, if you are listening right now, which obviously you are, I want you guys to grab some type of notebook or paper, something that you can jot down some notes on. I'm not going to quiz you over them. You're not going to have a test or anything like that. So we're not having to go back to school days, but I do think it'll be important because it is proven, and I do know this because I was a teacher, that when you actually write something down, you just remember it a lot better. Even better than actually in your phone or even typing. If you physically write something down, your memory actually holds it so much better. So there's going to be a lot of information, but the good thing is this is recorded. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I can't remember all that she said, it's going to be recorded, and I'll share the recording tomorrow on my team page. So I hope that you are on my team page. If you're not, then just let your sponsor know that you want to be, so that you can obviously learn a little bit more. So if you don't know me and I haven't gotten to meet you, which I have, I think everybody, but my name's Kayla Sandlin, and if you are on this call, then you are on my team. Someone in my downline or your upline, they are on my team, whether they're a close friend of mine or somehow we have all gotten connected. And so I'm so happy to have you on my team. Like I said, I love having and getting more friends. I just think that's important in life, community, and to do life together with our health and with our businesses. It's just a great way to encourage one another. So, all right, so what I want to do is I want to start out really quick because I know if you are on this call, then something has intrigued you because you are already an ambassador, which means you are on the products or you're waiting for your products to come in. I know some of you just got your products today, which is so exciting. And you're excited about a new journey for your health. And when you started and whenever you decided to try this, you had an excitement about why you wanted to change your health, I imagine. Whether it was for certain preventative reasons, for certain health reasons, maybe you wanted to lose weight, maybe you wanted to gain energy, whatever your reason might be, you must have had a why. And so I'm excited for you to be continuing on the products because it's important to be a product of the product. You can't share something with someone else unless you have a love for it, unless you see the need for it. So I want to share with you because I know if you're on this call, you're either interested in getting your products for free, or you're interested in not only getting them for free, but maybe even learning how to make more money. Maybe you have a car payment that you could use some help on. Maybe you need a new car, and so that's why you need a new car payment. Maybe you're needing just a side job. Maybe you're needing to just help out financially, or you have school debt, or you have credit card debt, or whatever the case might be. Maybe you don't have any of that, and you just would love to have some extra money to go on vacations with your family. Maybe you want to have some extra money to minister and help other people. Maybe you want to have that opportunity. So whatever the case might be for you, you're in the right place because this call is just going to be all about what are the basics I need to do. And if you understand the basics, that will get you step one to get your products covered for free. And then if you want to continue from there, then you can then help more people and go on to those things that we talked about. Maybe it's a payment you're needing, maybe you're wanting to help with the ministry, whatever the possibility might be. So the choice is yours. This is your business. You are a business owner, which is really neat to say, but nobody on this call is your boss. you are your own boss. Well, isn't that great to say? It's so nice to know that you can actually make lots of money and nobody has to tell you what to do. You get to be your own boss. So that means you can take this as slow as you want to or as fast as you want to. So before we kind of get started, I just want to share a little bit of my story. Many of you might have already heard my personal health testimony, but I kind of want to share a little bit more of the business testimony with you, just because that's kind of why we're here on the call. I personally always have wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I never quite knew how it was going to work, really. I just knew that the Lord would provide, and I didn't know how, but I knew He would. And we really, as a family, when I got pregnant, I guess, gosh, I don't know, 2 years and 9 months ago, we knew. I knew I was a school teacher at the time, and my husband and I both were in education, and so we didn't make tons of money being in education. You guys, I'm sure if you know anyone in that, it's not a high-paying job, but it's a very rewarding and fulfilling job. And I loved what I did, but I wanted to be a mom. So when I got pregnant, we already knew I was not going to extend my contract and I was going to stay home. But y'all, I'll be honest, we had a home, we had car payments, we had school debt, we had credit card debt, we had the list going on of every payment, just like I imagine you guys do too, of things we needed to do. And so for me to stay home was going to be a real sacrifice for our family. But we knew that the Lord would provide. And we've always taken that step of faith knowing that. Little did I know that He was going to provide through something called Plexus, y'all. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And I'll be real honest, I was just hoping when I started Plexus, I originally started for the health and realized that I love the products, but the opportunity was amazing. And so I'll be real honest, we were so broke that I actually bought my welcome pack, y'all, on a credit card. Not the best way to start, but that's how desperate I was. And so my husband said, well, babe, if you can't cover your products in the next 2 months, we just can't continue it. We just couldn't. We couldn't financially do it. So I'm a little bit of a competitive person. So I kind of wanted to do, for those of you who are married out there, I kind of wanted to do well, I'll show you. Like 2 months, fine, I will prove it to you. And so anyways, I just told my husband, I'm like, okay, well, let me just give it all I've got. So I went and I found everything I needed to do to be able to get my products paid for. And y'all, not only did I get my products paid for, which most of you, all of you have bought a welcome pack. You know how much your first month was. I was able to get my products paid for plus like ×5 in 1 month. And so when I was just expecting to get my products paid for, I had no idea what this opportunity was really going to provide. Very, very quickly, and in less than a year, I was able to, we thought I was going to have to go back and do part-time work, something to help. But in less than a year, I was actually able to completely replace my full-time income that I was as a full-time teacher and educator. I taught 4th grade, and I love teaching, but y'all, I want to be at home and I want to raise my kids. And so now my why, I guess, was to stay home, and now I am staying home. So my why has evolved. I've been able now to give to some missions that I wasn't able to give to before. People who are needy, and I wish, and I used to see them and think, oh, I wish I could help. Like, I wish I could help them more. I wish I could help this person financially more, but I just couldn't. Now I'm seeing those things unfold. And so it's just really neat how something that was really just all about me to begin with, if I'm really honest, was all about, okay, how can I get my stuff paid for? Just so I'm worried about me. How it then came into something else, and then now evolved to helping other people. And then now I'm on a call right here with 9-10 other people, and a team now of over 300 people who I have been able to help with their health and help with their finances, and see them get to stay home with their babies, and see them get to raise money for missions, and see them not have to work a job that they hate. Things like that, that's so rewarding, and it's priceless. So I'm really excited to just be able to kind of share that with you guys, just so you kind of know a little bit of my story. But I'm going to actually share my screen here. And so hold on, and I'm going to pull up what's called our Plexus income disclosure. And it's an annual income to give you an idea of at what rank does each ambassador make. And so I'm going to let you look at it for a second, and then I want you to look at it. Okay, so this is the interactive part. I want you to look at it, and I want you to look at the dollar amount, and I want you to see what amount would be helpful for you and your family at minimum. At minimum. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you're going to see one on here that's like $500,000, and you're going to be like, well, yeah, that'd be helpful for my family. But I want you to kind of think and just say, what would be helpful for your family? What would make a big difference for you and your family? So I'm going to share the screen with you for a second. And then when you kind of think on that for a second, at the bottom of your screen, whether it's your phone or your computer, there's a little button called chat. And you can actually just type it in. So you could type in what rank would be really helpful for you. I'm not saying that you're like claiming it and that's what you want to do or anything like that. But if you just see that and you say, this would be really helpful for my family or for us. So I'm going to share it really quick. So hold tight because it takes me a second to pull it up. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Like somebody nod their head yes if you can. Okay.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Sorry, y'all get to see like my whole entire. Okay, y'all can hopefully see this well. So I'll just kind of quickly go through it. As an average ambassador, not even really doing the business, you can actually make about a little over $400 a year. And you're like, how? Well, I don't know if you realize this when you guys signed up, but you can actually make commission on your own products. Isn't that nice? Like you're not only getting them for wholesale price, but for what you buy for yourself, you can actually make money off of. Not a lot of companies do that, so it makes your products even cheaper. A senior ambassador means that you're going to have 2 people on your team, and those people make around $2,000 extra a year. I mean, hey, $2,000 extra, if you save that, that could be a vacation for you and your family. A silver ambassador is 3 people on your team, and they make around $5,000 extra a year just for having 3 people. Y'all, we all know 3 people. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, but I'm just going to kind of show you the different ranks. A gold ambassador is around $12,000, a little bit over $12,000 a year. A senior gold ambassador, which is around $23,000 a year. A ruby ambassador, which is around $35,000 a year. A senior ruby ambassador, and this is where I'm at right now, is around $51,000 a year. And then we have our last 3, which are known as jewels in the company. And they make around $119,000 a year. Emerald does. A sapphire is $244,000, and a diamond is $442,000. Now, y'all, when I first saw this, I saw these 3, and I thought, yeah, I bet you barely anyone makes that. Well, let me tell you what. If you are on this call, then like I said, you are on my team, and our upline are diamond ambassadors. They are diamond ambassadors. We are actually on the fastest growing team in Plexus, which is crazy. So if ever you had a thought about just making a little bit of money or even just getting your products for free, everyone on this call is different. Some people just want it free. Some people want to go for something bigger. Let me tell you what, you are on the right team because we are growing. So looking at that chart, I want you to think in your head right now, okay? What would be a very helpful goal for you and your family? Would an extra $5,000 be a really great goal that would be for you and your family that could help you guys, like I said, the list of things? Maybe it would be, paying off some debt or covering a car payment or covering some medical expenses. I know some of you are mamas. If you're like me, it's like, when do these bills stop ending? I had the baby 2 years ago. When does the bills stop coming in? People get sick. It's just how life happens. Or, whatever it might be. If you're comfortable and you want to, I would love for you to just kind of share in the chat what would maybe be helpful for you when your family, what rank or what dollar amount, maybe you need $500 a month. Because that will really help us and your personal sponsor realize, okay, if this person needs X amount of money a month, that will help us get you to that goal, whatever your goal might be, because everyone's life is so different. So I'm going to stop sharing this, come back to my little thing here. Okay, so many of you have already started commenting. Awesome. So if you are comfortable sharing, great. Feel free. Go ahead. But no pressure. So what do you need to get started? Okay. What do you need to get started? I'm going to give you some of my tactile basic things. Okay. And it is 4 different things. So the first thing that you guys need, and most of you all should already have, or if not and you're new, they should be coming in, and that is your Plexus Success Kit. Okay, did everybody get one of these? Or at least when you ordered your welcome pack, this comes in your welcome pack. And y'all, this is fabulous. So when it comes in, if it hasn't already, open it up, look through it, because we call this our Success Kit. And this Success Kit is so great because it literally is giving you everything you need to be successful. So I'm not going to go through it and everything because I don't want to take y'all's time and going through it, because I think y'all can all read and you can all kind of open it up for yourself. But it has some very helpful tips in there. The second thing that you need, if you do not already have, which I know some of you, your sponsors gave you this book, but if you don't already have this, this is one thing that has been a huge blessing for me. This is called Rock Your Network Marketing Business, and it's by Sarah Robbins. Y'all, I am not someone who's a big reader, okay? I'm just not. Even though I'm a teacher, I'm just not a big reader. This is about 100 pages. Y'all see how thin this is, okay? 100 pages, and I can finish it in a weekend, all right? Why is this important, Kayla? Well, let me tell you what. So here's the book in case y'all don't see it. I think it's showing backwards, though, to y'all. Rock Your Network Marketing Business, Sarah Robbins. Sarah Robbins also has a lot of YouTube videos. But why is this important? Because you do need to kind of understand what network marketing is. You know what I'm saying? You need to kind of get an idea of what it actually is. This is the second thing I would recommend. The third thing I would recommend is some kind of planner, okay? Any of you guys organizers out there, y'all like to plan? Okay, good. I heard a great quote one time that I love, and it says, if you fail to plan, you might as well plan to fail. And that's with anything really in life. Like, we have to plan, right? You have to think ahead. And so if you would like to get your products paid for, if you would like to continue and make a 6-figure business or income, whatever it might be, you still have to plan, okay? You got to plan who you're going to talk to and when you're going to talk to them. Because if you have to work these hours this day and then you have a kid's soccer game at this time, you've got to know your schedule. So that's what's great about being a business owner, you guys, is you can make your schedule. I'm about to go to Disney World, not next week, but the next. So I don't want to work while I'm in Disney World. I want to be with my family. I want to enjoy that time and not worry about having to work. So I'm getting stuff done this week and next week, so I don't have to work. That's what's the joyfulness of residual income. So a planner is great. Doesn't have to be as large as this. I like to look at it as a whole. But whatever way that you plan and you organize is great. And then the last thing is going to be a list, okay? Now, everyone's list is going to look different. And you're like, what is this list for? I want you to think of anyone, okay? Don't prejudge, who you think could really benefit from using these products or really benefit from financial gain or financial investments with this company. I will tell you, most people lose more sleep overnight about financial stresses than they do health stresses. Majority of people, let me repeat that, they stress more about their finances and money and where it's going to come from than they do their health. I'm not saying to disregard the health, but I'm telling y'all, we have 2 of the best things. People need this opportunity. There are people going to bed at night who do not know how they're going to pay their bill the next morning. And they need that. They need help. And then there's also people who need the health benefits. And I bet you know quite a few. And so when I first started, I was really skeptical about sharing this with someone because I didn't want to come off as one of those people. I didn't want to be pushy. I didn't want to bother people. And I had to really recheck myself and see if that was my heart. Was my heart to reach out to people just to make money off of them? Because if it was, then that's not right. And I don't want to be one of those people. And if that was my heart, I was going to come off that way. But if my heart was truly to help other people, to help the people I love who are struggling with their health, to help the people I love with their finances. And then I realized that honestly, I kind of, if I knew what the products did for me and I knew what the business did for me, I kind of found it selfish to not share with other people. I know it kind of sounds crazy, but I really realized, why would I not share? I love this person and this person and this person, and I know they're hurting in this way and in this way and this way. Why would I not share? If they say no, then that's their choice. That's okay. But what if they say yes, and what if it could help them like it helped me? And when my mindset kind of switched to that, it really helped. So this list is writing down as many people as you know who you think could benefit from these products or the finances. And y'all, I'm talking about anyone, because here's the thing. Y'all, I love supporting other people's businesses. I do. I really do. And I support lots of people's other businesses because I think it's important. I'd rather buy from someone and invest in them to rather invest in some, huge franchise or something. But I will say this, health is something that people need. They always will need their health. Always. Even if it's preventative. We'd rather prevent it now than having to be, I look at some people in my family who are on lists of medications. I want to prevent myself now so I'm not there when I'm that age. So I'm not there at that time in my life. So I want to prevent. So people are always going to need their health. So the fourth thing you need is a list, okay? So your success kit, your book, your planner, and your list, all right? So let me tell you real quick what you need to get your products for free. To get your products for free, you need about 3 to 5 people to join you. 3 to 5 people, okay? I can imagine that all of you know 3 to 5 people. And you probably know 3 to 5 people who could use these products and that could use this business. And I imagine that you could probably think of those 3 to 5 people off the top of your head right now. If you were like me, I could automatically think of this person and this person and this person who needed these products, who needed this business. And that's just 3 to 5 people. So what and how does this get your products paid for? Okay. So you buy your products every month. And so when you have people join you, just like you joined, so that means they would sign up as an ambassador underneath you. They can choose to do the business, or they can choose to get their products for free like you are, or they can just enjoy the discount. Plexus offers both, which is fabulous. The only thing is they need to be ordering 100 PV. PV is personal volume, okay? And it's very easy to meet that, especially probably with what most of you started with, which is the triplex, okay? The triplex is our #1 combo. The reason why is because most Americans deal with 3 things: blood sugar levels, inflammation, and gut health. This helps blood sugar levels. This helps gut health and inflammation. Okay, so that's why those 3 products all go well together. So if they're going to end up spending $100, they might as well sign up for the wholesale cost and get the discount. Then they can choose to do the business or get them for free. They have the choice. They have the option. So if you get 3 people to sign up under you, just like you signed up, they become an ambassador, they choose to get the products at wholesale count, then 3 people will get you to the silver rank that you saw in that income disclosure chart. Silver. Now, what does that mean? You're going to get a $100 bonus just for 3 people, y'all. 3 people, $100, okay? 3 people, $100. My first 3 people were my mom, my sister, and my best friend, okay? My mom, my sister, and my best friend. Those are my 3 people. My mom and my sister, they didn't really want to do the business, but they loved the products. They wanted to try the products. And here's the thing, y'all. They have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So my mom and my sister, they joined me. And then my best friend, she joined me. And she was like, yeah. She was like, let's do it. Let me try to share with some people, okay? And so who knows? Who knows, but right there, you go silver and you get $100. Well, let me tell you a little secret. When they sign up and they get this neat little welcome pack with their products, you also get a $25 bonus. So when my mom signed up, I got $25 just because she bought products with the welcome pack. When my sister signed up, I got $25 just because she brought her products with a welcome pack. When my best friend signed up, I got $25 just because she bought her products with a welcome pack. Y'all, my math isn't great, but 25 plus 25 plus 25, that's $75. So I just made $75 because they bought a welcome pack with their products. Perfect deal for them because it was the cheapest way to sign up. Perfect deal for me because I just made 75 bucks. Then, since it's 3 people, I just went silver. I just made $100 bucks. Y'all, 3 people can get you $175 just like that, okay? Just like that. An easy, easy way. So, another really neat thing that isn't always available is this month, if you are on my team page, you have probably seen me post about something called Silver in May. If anyone on my team, which all of you are on my team, goes silver in May, you're going to make that $175 we talked about, but you're also going to go in a drawing for $50. And if there's only one person that goes silver, then you get the $50. If there's 2 people, 3 people, whatever it might be, there's a drawing. So you have a chance of making $225 in 1 month for sharing with 3 people you love. I mean, it's not a really hard deal. So that's how you go silver. That's how you start to get your products paid for. So silver is 3 people, but if you want to get your products paid for, probably 3 to 5 people will get your products paid for completely. Does that make sense? So 3 people will probably, like if they order every month, then that'll continue to get you about half to 3/4 off. And then about 5 people will be closer to where you're getting a full around $100 off, basically. And when I say off, basically that means you get paid that from Plexus. So when you buy your products the next month, you can actually it'll show up at the very top and you can just discount it from whatever you're going to be buying. So let's say you made $50 and your products cost $100 that month. Well, you can just subtract the $50 and now all you have to pay for is $50. So it's a really great setup of how they have it. There's a lot more nitty gritty that we could go into, but again, for time's sake, I really want to, be respectful just so you guys can kind of get your hands on of what to do. So I'm going to share my screen again because I want to share a really quick video with you. It's just like 8 minutes long, and it is some friends of mine, and their names are Susie and Chris McCall. Y'all, they are pretty much some of the funniest people I have ever met in my life. They are hilarious, and they have a really quick video to tell you what you need to be doing in the first 24 hours. And maybe you've already been an ambassador for 24 hours, but we can start from now, okay? The first 24 minutes, the first 24 hours, the first 24 days. And we're taking that from today, the day that you are watching this right now. So I'm going to share my screen really quick, so hold on tight because I'm going to pull up my page here, and hopefully the sound is going to work. That's my only. Okay, I'm going to press play, and if someone, Leah, if you'll unmute yourself in a second and tell me if you guys can hear it.
You guys have just changed everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Plexus is changing people's health, and it's changing people's lives financially.
Yes.
So we want to kind of map out what the first 24 minutes, the first 24 hours, and the first 24 days looks like for a new Plexus ambassador, right?
Exactly. Chris, what's the very first thing they should do?
So during the joining process, if you did not set up your convenience order, you must set it up.
Yeah, because you know what? It's convenient.
And this is something that is critical to your success
Yes.
when it comes to duplication. So there's very simple to do. You can log into your back office, make sure you set it up for over 100 PV.
Consistency with the products is key.
Right,
So
right.
we are not a getting quick company. That's not us. Our products are not like that. But if you will consistently use them for the next 30, 60, 90 days,
It'll change
you
everything with your
will
health.
see major health improvements.
So another thing you need to do is you need to write down your website. Plexus sent you an email that basically describes to you in detail Here's your website. Here's how you can share
Your
it with
ambassador
friends.
ID, your website, your ambassador ID, your login information.
Yep.
Write it down because I promise you're going to
You
want
are
to know
gonna
it when
need it.
somebody wants to know how to get the pink drink from you.
So a lot of teams have team pages on Facebook. This is a great resource for information. So make sure that your sponsor gets you plugged into team pages. Now, I want you to know that you guys are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself.
Exactly.
So there's a bunch of people that are here to help you. So what else, Suze?
Now, establish your why.
Why the heck are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? Maybe I joined just to quit Diet Dr. Pepper.
I joined because I wanted to lose weight.
Actually, you joined to make fun of me.
I
but
did.
Then it worked, and so then he felt bad and had to admit that I was right for the rest of our lives.
Well, it was bad, you guys. It was bad. Okay, so watch
But our
this.
why more. So write your why down somewhere where you can see it. Maybe your why is you want to do the business and you want to stay home with your kids.
Maybe you want to
Write it down.
whatever that is. You want to put your kids through college.
Yes.
Remember, your Plexus business is willable. So as you build a residual income for yourself, it's something that you're able to pass on to your kids. Okay.
Residual income is
So
awesome.
we're still talking about the first 24 minutes.
Still, this
Okay.
is a lot in 25
Okay.
minutes.
So
You can
watch
do it.
this. Make your first social media post. We've actually given you an example in the file above that will give you a description of what a lot of people do that they see success. Now, watch this. If there's not a huge calling on your first coming out Facebook post,
Yeah, you don't have a lot of
it's
people
okay.
commenting. Yeah.
It's no problem. It doesn't determine whether you're going to be successful or not, right?
No.
Suze, talk about the first 24 hours.
So in the first 24 hours, it would be awesome if you could get the person that just sponsored you in and the person that sponsored them, and it's called an upline, get into a three-way chat. They can teach you more. You can ask questions. They're going to be excited and point you in the right direction.
So I want you to strategically think of 3 people that you can bring along in this journey. Okay, now picture these 3 people. You joined for a certain reason.
Yes.
Whether it was health or whether it was financial,
Right.
whatever that reason is, there are hundreds and thousands and millions of people that need the exact same thing as you. So identify with people that could use the financial margin.
Yeah.
They could use the health improvements. And those are people you're going to say, look, I'm starting this Plexus journey. A lot of people are having crazy results on the
And
product.
it's more fun if you have your friends and your relatives to come along with you. So say, Mom, best friend, come along. Let's do this together. And it's good accountability.
Right. So then beyond that initial 3 people that you're going to invite, start to make a list of potential people that you're going to contact. I want you to know this. Everybody wants something different out of their Plexus business.
Correct.
Some people are looking to make $500,000 to become a diamond ambassador. Other people are saying, look, I just want to pay for my house payment or my car payment. No problem. But you want to make a list of other people that would benefit, right?
Yes, do not prejudge. This is big. You don't know. When we went broke a long time ago, we weren't going around going, we're broke. We don't know what we're going to do. I didn't walk around telling people that I had to take Miralax to go to the bathroom every day either.
Our friends thought that tow truck following us around was some special, is that quadruple A service? No, that's a repo man, right? That's a reality. Okay, Suze, what else?
Yes. Do not worry about knowing about every ingredient in every product or knowing every detail of the compensation plan. Don't let that stop you from telling people. Invite people on the journey with you, and if they have questions, tell them you'll find out for them, because all of the information is right there in your back office, in the welcome kit you just got, or you can ask your sponsor and upline.
Okay, so I want you to start the early stages of kind of a close get-together where people can taste the product.
We like to call them sip and see.
So it's what do you do at a sip and see, Susie? Well, you sip, and then you see.
Yeah.
So you want to just invite some friends over and say, look, I'm doing this Plexus thing. People are getting healthy, and there's even a business opportunity if you want to look at it.
It doesn't have to be some formal, fancy affair either. You can meet at the park when your kids are playing. You can meet at the yogurt shop. It doesn't have to be a big deal.
So now we're going to go ahead and make our second post on social media. Good job, guys. Hey, I'm feeling good. Start talking about some things that are happening to you.
Who wants to do
Discuss
it?
with your upline. Because of compliance, we can't come on and go, hey, everybody, all of these diseases are gone. We can't do that. So just keep it simple. But
Really, don't use a generic graphic. Use you with your pink drink or something personal.
Okay, so are we through with 24 days?
We're on to 24 days now.
Okay, so now we're talking about the first 24 days. Okay, so even if you just join Plexus for the discount products, everything else that we just described to you, you can do on a baby scale and get your products paid for.
And who doesn't want to get their products
Don't
paid
you
for?
want your products for
I
free?
do.
Don't you want them
We've
for
never
free?
paid for our products since the very first welcome factory order.
No, not at all. Matter of fact, we could have paid our mortgage 4 times for the first check we made with Plexus without even knowing what we were doing. Okay, Suze, here, what else?
Okay, so now in this first 24 days, you are going to have that sip and see that we just discussed. You're going to have it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be formal or fancy. So don't plan something that you're not going to do.
Okay, now, once you've done that, one of the most important things that you can do is establish third-party validation.
That's huge.
So what you're going to do is you're going to start when you have somebody that's even slightly interested. I want you to get them on a three-way call, just a quick 5-minute call where they can explain to them kind of what we do, how we do it, and if they're interested, they can ask them questions while they're on the phone.
And if you have somebody that's just really anti-phone calls, I understand.
Yeah.
You can do three-way Facebook messaging. That works just as well.
Yep. So the very first step that you can go is silver, and it is the most important step. Now watch. If you've done 24, 24, 24, you should be silver. Okay,
Woo!
now watch. If you're not, don't panic. We're just going to do more of what we did.
Yes.
But for now, I want you to hear it.
Going silver means you have 3 people that
Yep.
have joined you
Yep.
as an ambassador with you.
Yeah, there's a document in your back office. It's called The Power of Three that talks about the importance of duplicating and helping other people go silver. It is literally where you're going to start to build your base. Now, you can go as wide, and we're not going to get into the compensation
Yeah.
plan. Just continue to invite people enthusiastically every single day,
Every
right?
single day.
I want you guys to know this, Suze,
Yes.
and I want them to know this.
Yes.
This is your business, right? So you can run your business how you want.
Which is awesome.
So part of our beliefs and our faith says the Lord totally blessed us with this. And so we pray every day that the Lord would bring us people that would benefit from this business and from these products, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I want to encourage you to be bold with your faith. Whatever your faith is, you should believe in the Lord. But seriously, like I want you guys to know that's part of the beauty of doing what we do is we
That's
get
right.
to express ourselves boldly.
It's part of the freedom.
So hey, you
So
guys,
welcome again.
you have the ability
Woo!
to change everything.
Go
Put in the
get
work.
it.
It's going to take time. It's going to take effort, but you can do it. Okay.
24,
Welcome.
24, 24. You got
24.
this.
See you guys.
Oh my word. Are they not just so crazy? So funny, y'all. These are some fun people that are in our business. I hope that was really helpful for you to just kind of grasp, what am I supposed to do? If you're like me, then you're like, okay, I understand what you're saying, Kayla, but I need you to give me like tangible things. They have tons of YouTube videos, FYI, y'all, about Plexus in general, and they just have such a fun way of explaining stuff. So look them up. Their last name is the McCalls. Anyway, so real quickly, you guys saw what they were talking about. 24, 24, 24. So what do you need to do in the next 24 minutes, okay, if you can? Make sure that in your back office, where you're like, what is my back office? That's the login information that either your sponsor gave you or you got when you started. You can log in. Make sure that your convenience order is on, okay? Because if you are not every month meeting your qualification of that 100 PV by either your purchases or even a customer's, you aren't commission qualified and you want to get paid, right? So that you can get your stuff free. Now, if you don't know how to get to that spot, go check in with your sponsor. They will be happy to help you get signed on, make sure that your order and everything is on. Know your website, okay? So you should have gotten an email when you first signed up. It should have your login information and also give you your website, because if these people do want to buy from you and want to help support you and you help them, and they ask you and you're just like, I don't really know. You need to know what your website is, okay? So if you can't find it from your email, again, get with your sponsor, let them help you. Be part of the team pages. So hopefully you are on your own team sponsors pages. Not everyone has pages yet. As teams kind of start growing, then we'll start to kind of get team pages going. But you should be on my page. We have lots of contests, y'all. Last month I gave away a Kate Spade purse. I gave away $50. I gave away, sometimes we literally forget what all I give away. This month, we have 5 different prizes going on. We have one that's a Kendra Scott. We have one that's a cash prize, a manicure and pedicure. We have one that's a date night and one that's Plexus swag, like a Plexus shirt or something like that, or sweatshirt. So we have lots of gifts going on, lots of prizes, lots of contests. Something else you need to do is write down your why. Why is this business important to you? Why do you need to get your products for free? Why do you need to make extra money? I know some of you commented in the chat about, maybe a certain rank that would help you. Why? Why would that be helpful for you? Get to the nitty-gritty part of it, not just something that's surface level. Get to the emotional part of it. When I start to think about how I can start helping other people, I start to get really emotional, and I start to think about what I can do for my family, what I can do for people I love, what I can do for my mom one day when she's not able to take care of herself. Things like that starts to attach an emotion to something. And then when I feel like quitting or I feel like stopping, that's what keeps me going. So write down your why. And also try to do your first post. If you have not posted on Facebook, don't be scared of Facebook, y'all. First of all, if people think that you're crazy or something, then they're probably not even your real friend, okay? I have people still to this day, a best friend of mine who has not joined me in Plexus, and I've been doing it for 2 years, but y'all, she's my #1 supporter. She is always asking me, how's it going? I saw you got this. I saw you're doing this. She doesn't take the products. She doesn't do it with me, but she loves me and she supports me. That's a friend, okay? So if you have people who don't support you, and then they might not need to be your friend. I know it might be kind of hard to say, but make a post. And you might say, well, what should I post about? Well, you could take a picture of this if you want to. You could take a picture. My very first post was a picture of me and my family. And all I did is I didn't even say Plexus. I just said I'm so excited to start on this new journey. My sister-in-law, Julie, and I tagged Julie in it, told me about. She started seeing some great results with energy and providing financials for her family. And I'm excited about starting that new journey. Any of my friends want to, get healthy with me and make a little extra money? That's all I said. I didn't even say Plexus in my first post. But I attached a picture of me and my family because that was my why. That's why I do what I do, is for my little boy, for my husband, and for our future. So make your first post. Tell people about what you're doing, because people can't come and buy from you or can't come and try the products if they don't even know you're doing it. So then what do you do in the first 24 hours? Get into a 3-way chat, hopefully with your upline. I know some of you, I've actually met you already, so you've already done that. I know the other day, Leah, who is my level 1, who I directly signed, Leah and I went to school all together. She got me in a 3-way chat with Megan, who she signed up. So we all kind of got to meet each other, and that helps people feel a part of a family, a part of something else. So make sure that if you haven't met any of your upline, do. Please do. And if that's me and I haven't talked to you, then please feel free to message me, because I'm here to help. Find 3 people to do this with you guys. Find 3 people. In 24 hours, find 3 people to do this with you. Make a list of your potentials. We talked about that. Remember the list of people. Plan a little event, okay? Like, grab a few mom friends of yours and go to the park and say, hey, I have something I want to share with y'all that I just started. And bring a couple samples of the pink drink and be like, hey, here, I want you to try this. Look, is that not so delicious? This is the yummiest thing ever. And it helped my friend do this, this, and this. And I'm so excited about what it's going to do for me. Awesome. I love that you guys can just be ready to go. I'm reading some of these chats, sorry, and I get distracted. That's why I was saying awesome, because someone was saying they were working on their list. But anyways, just like she said, go to a park, make it real informal, invite a few friends over, and just say, hey, y'all, I'm starting something new, and I really would love your feedback. Would you try something for me and see how you think this tastes? Do you think this tastes good? Is this not crazy that this is good for you and that this is helping people? Real easy, real relaxed. Then the 24 days, all right, that's when we're going to work on getting our products for free. We're going to work on going silver and trying to get those bonuses so you can get that money back. If you guys go silver this month, that's going to already more than cover what you paid to start and begin your very first welcome pack. It's going to more than cover that. Third-party validation. So when you make this list and you start reaching out and telling people about what you're doing, how do you reach out? What do you say? Hey girl, I just want to share with you something that I'm starting. I don't know if you'd be interested in this at all, but I am actually loving the way that I feel. Or my friend, maybe I don't have a story yet. My friend told me about these products and I was really skeptical, but she saw this, this, and this, and I'm excited to start. And girl, you're my best friend. You want to do this with me? Like, I need an accountability partner. Whatever it might be, you reach out to them. And if anyone is interested, use third-party validation. So, if Megan, you're talking to someone and someone's interested, then you can tag Leah and say, hey, hey, Sarah, this is my friend Leah. She's been doing Plexus a little longer than I have, and I thought maybe she could help answer some questions. And then let Leah take over. And Leah's going to validate everything that Megan has already been telling Sarah. Gives you validation. Also, Leah might have a different story than Megan. She might be able to connect with someone differently. So always use three-way chats. And then the last thing is we talk about the power of 3. If you were to sign up 3 people, okay, and those 3 people signed up 3 people, 3 people, 3 people, okay, then that right there, that's 3, 6, 9, that's 12 people on your team already. And a lot of times, you guys, I told you that I have around over 300 people on my team. I'll be honest, I don't know probably more than half of them, okay? I don't know more than half of them, and I don't say that lightly, but I say that you may know people who know other people, and they know other people, and they know other people, and they're able to help all of these people, and before you know it, they're on your team, and before you know it, you're getting your products free, and you're covering a mortgage, and then you're covering, a salary, and then I have friends, y'all, who just built an orphanage in India with their Plexus income. I mean, talk about some life-changing things. They just built an orphanage for 25 kids to have a home in, and she gets to pay for it every month with Plexus. Every month because of Plexus. Talk about way beyond you. So I just kind of want to be able to share a little bit of this information with y'all. I'm going to stay on the call though, but I want to kind of wrap it up because I know some people need to leave. But if you are interested in doing this, you're interested in at least going for the free products, and if you can get more, great. Or if you're in for the long haul and you're like, I want to become diamond. I want to go for it. I want to run and I want to help people and I want to do this for my family or this for someone else, then I want you to, if you have any interest at all, I want you to get with your sponsor. Okay, I need you to reach out to them and just say, hey, I was on that call and I want to do this. This is what I need. This is what I want. Can you help me? Because we are a team. We do this together. My leaders, y'all, we probably talk every day. Not because we have to, because we want to. Most of the time we talk about lots of other stuff. But we love each other and we want to work together. And it's so fun to see your friends meet their goals. It's so fun to see your friends get financial freedom. So fun to see your friends get healthy. And it's fun to do it together. I get to say that I literally work with my best friends, and not many people get to say that. So I just want to thank you guys for getting on the call tonight. I tried to wrap it up as quickly. I know I gave you a lot of information, but like I said, it's recorded. We have lots of resources for you, but that will hopefully start to give you a tactile thing of, what do I need to do first to get my products paid for? You need to go silver, okay? You need to go silver, which means you need to get 3 people to sign up under you, just like you signed up under someone else. And then we can get you silver and we can get you on your way of getting your products free. And then we can go from there if you wish, and you don't have to if you don't want to. That's the beauty of owning your own business. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.